we've been on a bit of a journey,
Yes.
I think, of dismantling the arguments against regulation. So you talked about the code, and this code that we launched on your show, actually, earlier in the year around the mayoral elections, was to get people to sign up and commit to be accurate in their election ads. Whilst we've got a lot of momentum around that, we wanted to also show how it's practical
Yes.
and actually how you could deploy that and use it in an election period. So we've set up an election ad review panel. We piloted this concept in 2022 to demonstrate actually that election advertising can be regulated in a UK election. There aren't really, when you go through all of this, there aren't really arguments against regulation. One of the things of fact-based claims, one of the things we hear sometimes is, could it work in a general election?
Yeah.
Isn't it too fast-paced? How would that possibly work? So we tried to put that to bed by this panel. It's been chaired by David Putnam, who, when he was in the House of Lords, actually chaired the Democracy and Digital Technology Committee that recommended electoral ad regulation that we give evidence to. And we've had 7 people from inside and outside the ad industry showing how it can practically work. So we're sourcing ads that are potentially misleading, evidence it, and then actually in a very quick turnaround time, up to 24 hours, we get a judgment back from the panel on if it's misleading or not. We're at a point and we're at a junction where when all these parties are talking about needing to clean up politics, it's like a central agenda and central plank.
Well, you're handing them a broom, Alex Tate.
Indeed.
Aren't you? They're
Indeed.
making all the speeches about the importance of cleaning up politics, and up pops Reform Political Advertising to hand them a dustpan and brush.
And part of our research also showed that we compared how much you trust ads across different sectors, and of course, election ads are the least trusted.
Yes.
As that disconnect,
That's bad for all of us.
The
It's bad for
disconnect,
democracy.
the disconnect between politician and the voter because of distrust
Yes.
is just a key thing that obviously politicians are keen on addressing, and this is just part of the low-hanging fruit, really, to try to take some solid actions at trying to take some steps to rebuild it. I think it was 56% of people in our research said they'd trust ads more if it was regulated by someone like the ASA.
Interesting.
Which is a sort of positive, rather than
Yes.
it being something that is only important to voters. This should be important to politicians as well.
Indeed it should. Carry on. More power to your elbow. Reformpoliticaladvertising.org is the website, and as Alex mentioned, Clear Politics is the Twitter address, where the final S is actually the figure 5, so Clear Politic 5 if you prefer. I will retweet something from that account shortly so that it's easy for you to find if you follow me. Alex Tate, co-founder of Reform Political Advertising. Always good to see you.